What happens when a fearless cleaner faces off with a tyrant CEO who thinks he's untouchable? Meet Elena, a new janitor whose quiet courage sparks a rebellion in a toxic office. Stay tuned for a 20-minute epic of justice that'll leave you speechless. The office hums with the quiet rhythm of a Monday morning. Employees type, phones ring, and coffee machines buzz. But the air shifts when Elena, a new cleaner, glides through with her broom, her presence barely noticed. She's 28, a single woman who took this job to support her aging parents, her calm demeanor hiding a steel backbone. Suddenly, the door swings open and the room freezes. It's Victor Salazar, the CEO, a man whose wealth and temper make him a walking storm. His tailored suit gleams, but his sneer cuts deeper than his words. He spots Elena, his eyes narrowing. "You," he barks, loud enough for the entire floor to hear. "Who do you think you are, staring at me like that?" Elena pauses, broom in hand, her face steady. "I'm just cleaning, sir." Victor steps closer, his voice booming. "I'm the authority here. You don't belong unless you know your place." Employees duck their heads, avoiding his gaze. They know Victor's wrath. His insults have crushed careers. The silence is suffocating. Have you ever faced a bully at work? Hit that like button if you're rooting for Elena. Victor's voice thunders, drawing every eye. "Your attitude's been a problem since day one," he sneers. "We hired you to clean, not strut around like you're somebody. People like you don't get a voice here." Lina stands tall, her grip tightening on the broom. The venom in his words stings, but her eyes hold no fear. "You're wrong, sir," she says, her voice clear and calm. "You may run this company, but that doesn't make you above respect." A gasp ripples through the office. No one has ever spoken back to Victor. His face reddens, a vein pulsing in his neck. Slams his fist on a nearby desk, papers scattering. "What did you say?" he roars. "Nobody defies me in my company, especially not you." Elena raises a finger to her lips, a quiet plea for silence. The gesture is small but bold, like a match in a dark room. Victor staggers back, stunned. "Silence me. I'll have you fired. One call, and you'll never work again." Employees exchange uneasy glances. Some clench their fists, others look away, but all feel the weight of Victor's power. What would you do in Elena's shoes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Victor's threats echo, his voice a weapon honed by years of intimidation. "You're nobody," he shouts. "Should be grateful for scraps. Stay invisible, or you're out on the street." Elena's hands tremble, but her voice holds firm. "Before you try to silence me, make sure I don't have something to tell the board about what happens here." The office falls deathly silent. Victor's eyes widen, a flicker of fear breaking through his rage. "What's that supposed to mean?" he hisses. "Think you're smarter than me? You're nothing," but his confidence wavers. Elena's words hint at secrets, and the employees sense it. Maria, a secretary who's endured Victor's tirades for years, clutches a stack of papers, her hands shaking. She steps forward, her voice quivering but resolute. "She's not lying. I know things too." The room buzzes with whispers. Victor spins toward Maria, his face contorted. "You dare defy me, too. I pay your salary. One call, and you're done." Maria hesitates, then holds up her documents, a ledger of questionable deals. "These aren't just papers, sir. They're proof." Victor lunges to snatch them, but two coworkers instinctively step in, forming a human shield. The office pulses with defiance. If this rebellion has you hooked, smash that like button and keep watching. The standoff escalates as Victor's rage boils over. "Get her out of here," he screams, pointing at Elena and anyone who sides with her. Security guards enter, their faces uncertain. "What's going on?" one asks, eyeing the growing crowd of employees. Elena steps forward, her voice steady. "What's going on is years of silence and humiliation. No more." Her words ignite the room. Employees murmur, their fear giving way to courage. A junior accountant, Javier, speaks up. "She's right. I've seen the fake invoices. We've all been scared too long." Victor's face pales, his authority crumbling. Shouts, "This is mutiny. You're all fired." But the door slams open, cutting him off. A tall woman in a sharp blazer enters, flanked by two executives. It's Sofia Delgado, chair of the board, her presence commanding silence. Victor forces a smile, his voice shaky. "Sofia, this is just a misunderstanding. These troublemakers are slandering me." Sophia takes Maria's papers, her eyes scanning the damning evidence. Troublemakers, she says coldly. Or whistleblowers, Victor stammers. I've built this company. You can't trust a janitor and a secretary. Sophia's gaze is steel. We'll see about that. Keep talking, Victor. Subscribe now to see justice unfold. Sophia's voice cuts through the tension. Employees speak. Now one by one voices rise. Javier recounts forged contracts. Maria details years of verbal abuse. An IT worker, Clara, reveals deleted emails Victor thought were gone. Each story chips away at his facade. Victor interrupts, desperate. Lies they're conspiring against me. Sophia holds up a hand. Enough. These documents show fraud, Victor. And I've heard enough testimonies to know you've terrorized this office for years. Victor's bravado collapses. He pleads, Sophia, I made this company millions. You've costed integrity. Sophia snaps. Pack your things. You're fired effective immediately. Expect legal consequences. The room erupts in murmurs, not fear, but relief. Victor, escorted by security, stumbles out, his face etched with defeat. Employees exchange looks of disbelief and hope. Maria hugs Elena, tears streaming. You gave us a voice. Thank you. Elena smiles softly. We all deserve to be heard. Javier claps her shoulder. You started this, Elena. You're a hero. Have you ever stood up to a tyrant? Share your story in the comments. Days later, the office buzzes with a new energy. Sophia announces an investigation into Victor's dealings, promising reforms. Employees share stories openly, no longer silenced. Elena, still in her janitor's uniform, is called to Sophia's office. Your courage changed this company, Sophia says. We're creating a staff liaison role to ensure no one's silenced again. Will you take it? Elena's eyes widen. Me, I'm just a cleaner. You're a leader, Sophia replies. This company needs your strength. Elena accepts, her heart swelling. She thinks of her parents, her struggles, and the coworkers now free from fear. The office installs a suggestion box, a symbol of change. Maria and Javier lead a toast at a staff meeting. To Elena, who showed us how to fight. Victor's name fades, his influence erased. Elena walks through the office, her broom replaced by a notebook, her quiet dignity inspiring all. This is a story of courage, truth, and the power of one voice. Never let anyone silence you. Respect is non-negotiable. What would you do in Elena's shoes? Drop your story below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more tales of triumph over tyranny.